Weren't another set. Thurston will want a long one here.
Doesn't get it. Taken almost right on the 40 by Luke Burt. They're going to start the set in great field position, the home side. They trail by a converted try almost half hour into this one. Here's Webb. Wow. 2 touches, both very impressive. Can the Cowboys hold on here? Back-to-back sets. Keating puts the head down and the backside up. Penalty Parramatta. 4-2 the count. 4 straight penalties to Parramatta. Play on is the call. All good. Numbers to the football. That's exactly what the Cowboys are doing here, and doing it effectively. Robson on the inside to his front rower.
Great coverage from the inside there.
And Jared Hayne is left and deep. Mortimer. Hayne! Hayne! Oh, the ball's gone free!
Well, the second man play had opened it up. It opened up a big enough hole for Jared Hayne. He thought about passing. He thought, no, a step on the inside will do the job. Good ball there by Mortimer. Well read Matt Bowen. Just enough contact to knock the ball free. And I think Jared Hayne ended up in the in goal. I think
it was there's no doubt.
There's no doubt he holds that football. They score a try, even though the tackle from Bowen was a good one.
That's 2 try savers from Matt Bowen in the last 2 sets of 6. His attack is and always has been brilliant. His defence is something that has improved dramatically over the last couple of years for a man of very small physical stature. Despite the fact they've been on their heels, they still lead by 4, and they're on their heels again.
Well, he's made an impact from the bench. Carl Webb, a couple of good charges, and that time in defence really drove Ashley Graham, knocked the ball free. Smith, well wrapped up by the Cowboys defence.
Looking for Hayne again. He's out this way and wide. That's where they go. Spins out of one. Can't get out of the second. And Ray Thompson has a crack as well as Tarek Sims. Same way playing. Out to Luke Burt. Wonderful hands from the veteran. He had to turn and fetch. He did it well. Reddy. Now to Mortimer. And all good. Got plenty of power, this young bloke too, and a bit of size behind him. 4th tackle. Hayne. Oh, beautiful Parramatta. Ryan Morgan scores his first try in the top grade. And the Eels are back.
Well, it had to happen. The Cowboys hung on grimly. Ryan Morgan gets across the line. And it's his first try. Limping back into position, but it was a shot from Carl Webb. That started things. Another set for the Eels. Good wide passes. That one from Jared Hayne. They had the numbers on the outside of Willie Tonga. He had to come in because there was plenty of players in motion for the Eels. I like the width of their passes from the 1 and 2 players, and Ryan Morgan slices through that hole. Gutsy defence, gutsy goal line defence for the Cowboys for the past 5 minutes. They just couldn't hang on. They should have had a try earlier, the Eels, through Jared Hayne. They get one on the other side of the field through the young centre, Ryan Morgan.
Haven't they had some of the footy in the last 10 minutes? And all of the field position. Ten all after 33 minutes. The Eels, make no mistake about it, the pressure is on this mob and their coach. An opening round win over the Warriors. Back-to-back losses to the Panthers and the Rabbits.
So the nice wide passes from Mortimer, Robson to Jared Hayne has really stretched the Cowboys' defence. They've done well. And their scramble defence was a highlight of their win over the Broncos in round 1. They've been able to cover up nice from the inside. Another great run.
The crowd are enjoying Big Carl on his debut for the footy club.
Well, if ever you want a good game, it's against your old club.
Yeah. Strong work on the ground there from Cooper to Hindmarsh. Oh, Webb. Tarek Sims lined him up there. Ball comes out the back to Joel Reddy as he lost the ball.
Oh, gee, it didn't look good there.
No, it didn't.
Joel Reddy, it slipped down between his legs. Somehow was able to keep his hands down there as well.
Aaron Payne is off. James Seguiaro is on the field for the Cowboys, like what we saw Monday night on debut for young James.
Yeah, it was terrific. Very sharp out of dummy half. Did some good things. And, after playing a couple of years in the Toyota Cup, got a start on Monday night and certainly didn't disappoint. Well, Henry has plenty of confidence to give him another go after Ben Jones was demoted after the Newcastle loss.
Carl Webb's had an impact, Gary Belcher.
He sure has. One thing that's let him down over the years has been his fitness. I was his conditioner at the Broncos for a bit. I could never get him that fit. He's looking great. He's up in the defensive line. He's moving up well as well, and he's making some good hits. So good to see Big Charlie. He's guaranteed to be back next week, I reckon.
Some involved in the tackle there, and I hear he wants to have another pro boxing match at the end of the footy season. Oh, Waiselli has slipped. The ball's gone into touch, and Jonathan Thurston downfield, I think, was celebrating a 40-20. The refs want none of it.
Well, no, I thought he was inside the 40, outside the 40, but Jonathan Thurston is looking pretty confident. No, he's 3 metres outside the 40. So no harm done with the slip from Waiselli over there on the right side. Both wingers on that side of the field having some issues with their footing. Fai Law slipped in crossing for the Cowboys' second try. Waiselli doing the same.
The Eels from their backfield here. Don't forget, a massive day of rugby league on your sports leader tomorrow. We start with the Sharks and the Warriors from New Zealand. That is live. So too the Newcastle Knights and the St George Illawarra Dragons. 2 games back-to-back and live. Good day to perhaps put a few notes in the better half's pocket and tell her to head on out to the shops and buy what she pleases.
Put your feet up and
put the feet up and relax. I think I've just ruined my chances of a peaceful Sunday. Fai Law tries to Fai Law and Graham. They've been matched by tries to Burt and Morgan for Parramatta. Both goal kickers 1 from 2.
Well, Waiselli, the only winger not to have scored tonight. The 3 others able to cross the line. All tries scored right in the corners.
Thurston just happy to play it safe. He looks for the line, he finds it and slows things down. The Cowboys looking to half-time already.
Well, I hope that they can force a mistake out of the Eels after Thurston drove it just down short of the 10-yard line. They'll ask the Eels to try and work it out of their own end. The scrum takes its time to pack as time ticks away. Improved footballer. That man on screen, Leeson Armau. And he's as wide as he is tall. Physically very imposing. He doesn't scare me as much as Sikamanu scares me, but he's not far off it. Reddy just settling from the scrum.
Dallas Johnson, tackle number 29 for the half. Wolverine. Here's Hindmarsh. Speaking of tackling machines, racked up 10,000 last week. Hayne tried just to muscle his way over Ray Thompson there, but the inexperienced number 6 crouched, pushed and held on for dear life, and it worked. 17 is Webb who plays the ball. It goes back to Hayne. He's got a little bit on this one. End over end to Bowen, who takes it nicely. Final offensive set of this first 40 minutes. An enjoyable 40 minutes it has been too. Out wide, Tonga. Parramatta have completed 18 of 20 first half sets.
Well, it's been a quality game from both sides. They're both up for it, hence the 10-all scoreline. We've seen some good football, but it's been very tough as well. But both sides are up for it physically.
Are we seeing the guys in all sides now get used to the physicality and get back into normal? Because we heard Phil Gould last night say last night's game, the Eagles and the Rabbitohs, was the best game he'd seen all year. Are the boys starting just to get into a bit of a rhythm, Brandy?
Well, I think both teams realise that if you don't match the other physically, you're not even in the contest.
Whistle blows, 40 minutes done, 40 minutes remain. It is 10-all between the Eels and the Cowboys. Gary Belcher, who goes in with a psychological advantage?
I think the Eels are feeling pretty good about themselves. The Cowboys had all the running early to take that 10-0 lead, and Parramatta clawed their way back into the game. Noticeably, without the frivolous offloads that we've seen in the past couple of years. That's what Steve Kearney's really brought to this side, a toughness that they can get back from any situation. Going to be a great second half.
That it is. Parramatta and North Queensland, 40 minutes down, 4.